Dan Campbell took this Lions job with a vision. That vision has ignited the Lions fan base in a way not seen perhaps ever.
This is a sleeping giant. This is a sports town, and we feel the love. Remember who you are!
NFC North champions, everybody.
Vision, winners, back-to-back seasons.
Your team main ours, the prize worldwide now. Riding to your town, win, then ride out. The crew here to break it down for y'all, to demonstrate how we ain't playing around with y'all. The humble host with punchlines to give you a black eye. We brought a GM and OC, even a stat guy. Other teams drink the Kool-Aid, roll over and quit. I drank Campbell's soup and woke up all Gritt.
And we're back. The All
so
Gritt
back.
Podcast.
So bad.
This is your humble host. Ooh, just keep going, Dan. We got the OC with us. We got the stat guy, and we got the water boy. Welcome in, everybody. Is it a Tuesday evening? Wow, not used to shooting a podcast on a Tuesday evening. How you doing, fellas?
Tuesday victory,
baby.
We got some new pounds on the board. We like it. Hey, real quick, what was we'll get into it. We'll save that sounder. But
Bro,
listen,
what a statement win, man.
take it,
That was
Adrian.
crazy to
Tell
watch.
me your thoughts, bro. Tell me your quick thoughts.
That
Let's
was
do a
just
1
crazy
minute
to
quick
watch.
thought.
I just feel so proud for where we came from. I think this was one of the most memorable wins in this Dan Campbell era. And I say it because it was such a huge stage. It was Monday Night Football. Just all the backstory behind the game. They have new coordinators. They lost against Green Bay. Is this falling apart? And to yesterday's game last night, it answered every single question we had about this team, both defense and offense, and the coaching staff, the players, even maybe some GM decisions. We'll talk about Muhammad later. But it just checked off all the boxes, and the way they won, not just us as a Lions podcast are going to talk about it, but the national media is going to agree that this was one for the books, one to remember. Where were you when the Lions beat the Ravens on Monday Night Football the way they did?
All right, Ivan, give me your synopsis on your thoughts for the game last night.
I'm still high off the vibes, so it's been a great less than 24 hours. No, like we were saying, it's a huge statement game. Like it's been said throughout the whole day from media. It definitely feels like that game when they played the Chiefs a couple years back, 2 years ago, that statement game, or even the Green Bay game at the end of the season 3 years ago. Yeah, it definitely feels like that. It's great to see that our defense is fully healthy and what potentially it could have. Like the team that we faced 2 years ago when Baltimore railed us, that was horrendous. Like that team was not ready. But the team having now, it's capable. Seeing this makes me confident now we can go on a run before the bye week. Adrian mentioned that on the group text last night. Yeah, we can. Yeah, I feel like we can win it out.
Can run the board.
Yeah, definitely. Then, yeah, I'm confident.
Hey, boys, one week at a time.
No, it really is.
Bro, I told you
like
last week, if we win, if we beat the Ravens, I'm chugging the Kool-Aid, man.
I know you said that, but you want to end up like Grady and his dad over Packer fans losing to the Browns because they overlooked them.
Man, we haven't even talked about either. We didn't even talk about what happened over the weekend.
What happened?
With just all the crazy games and Packers laying an egg and
that's a lot to there's a lot to unpack today, and we can't. We're gonna keep our episode. Yeah. We'll give a couple minutes to the Green Bay Packers and Chicago Bears, but
so last thing I want to mention, one more. I just want to say that if they keep this flow, we can go far.
All right,
into the
I
playoffs.
like it. Give me your thoughts, Clay. Just over
just
yesterday's win.
A great measuring game. AFC, we've always had a hard time with AFC teams. And people been saying, the Super Bowl they won is a Ravens versus Lions or Lions versus Bills. And that sounds amazing. But also, like you said, the last time we played the Ravens was a 45-10 game. So it's nice to get that taste out of our mouths and just have this. And it wasn't just the same old Lions. Like, okay, you got lucky on a Monday Night Football. You won
Correct.
13-10. We got the best Ravens team out there. Like they still played great, and it was a shootout, and we came out on top.
Yep.
Right on.
It was a fight.
So it was, and so let's get into it. If you're watching us on YouTube right now, you've never seen the humble host dressed up. I dressed up. It's a business day, boys and girls. The Lions drove. They flew into Maryland, and they went to work. That was not a game last night. That was. I mean, you listened to all the shows on ESPN today. I mean, they were just slappy for the Lions today, and it was just so good to take in. I mean, normally games like this growing up, it's always about, oh man, what did the Ravens do to give up that game, right?
Correct.
What did the Ravens? Why did the Ravens?
How did they shoot themselves in the foot? Yeah.
Right. But now it's like, no, Lions took it to them. Let's talk about the offense.
Another one.
All right. Let's talk about the offense. So, what was, Adrian, your thoughts on the 2025 new offense?
Yeah.
And how it compares to last year's offense? Just give me your thoughts.
Man, it's a lot to dive in, but I will just say I think everybody can now relax about our new offensive coordinator. Like we put a 50 burger on Ben Johnson last week, and everybody's like, okay, well, was that an accident? Is that just because the Bears defense stinks? And now we go into Baltimore on this, Harbaugh's defense that's always been known to be gritty and difficult, and very respectable. And, we do what we did. A 98-yard drive, a 96-yard drive, like 2 90-plus drives. I think there was a stat out there that's never been done in Baltimore, on Baltimore.
So real quick about that,
Go ahead,
our 5 touchdown drives were 67, 98, 60, 96, and 70.
Good God.
Yeah, dude. Like
The stat guy bringing stats.
The numbers. So I heard Jared Goff do his interview with Carson Anderson today, and he's like, yeah, towards the red zone, like my guys are huffing and puffing. They're tired after, coming from the 1 yard line, opposite side. He's like, but that defense was more tired than we were. And so at the end of that, like little marathon of a run, the whole field, it was just who had the greatest will. And I think it was obvious who had the greatest will when we punched that touchdown in. We were all watching another touchdown added in. So hats off to Johnny Morton for bringing up an awesome game plan for their defense and our offensive line showing up. Like, yeah, we had a couple ticky-tacky mistakes. I got mad at Mahogany with the face mask when we were at the goal line. Missed opportunity there. But, when we look at their performance, him and Ratledge and Glasgow are just setting into what they do. Oh. And every week we see it. They've been improving, and we love to see it.
Bro, so you mentioned, let's talk about that and maybe get Clay's thoughts on it. So offensive line play. So you have Mahogany, you have Tate. What's your thoughts, man? I mean, first, let's go back to Green Bay week 1. Horrible. They couldn't do anything right. Second week, they put a 50 burger on Chicago. Jared Goff says this is the best offensive line protection I've ever received in my career. And then we go to Maryland, Monday night, Baltimore Raven game, best defense, and Jared Goff doesn't get sacked. Clay, tell me your thoughts on our new offensive line.
This
music is getting me.
We got Lamar 7 times and Jared Goff got 0. So if you're telling me before the game, hey, one quarterback gets sacked 7 times,
right?
I'm guessing
Goff,
Jared Goff.
all day Goff.
Oh, right.
Yep.
And he's smart too. Like the play where it looked like he was wide open to run in for a first down. I agree. The throw was there. If he put a little more juice on it, he probably would have got to the receiver. But he's not taking dumb hits. He frustrates me because he can't run, but he knows he's our dude. He's our captain, man. He's our offense. So he's protecting his body, and our line is protecting our captain.
Speaking of that captain, Ivan, what do you think? Do you think that captain should have kept the ball, turn into Vanilla Vic on that third down, or do you think? Did you like that little
No,
sideways
I
duck
didn't.
he did?
No, I didn't. I was like, you should just run. Just run.
He was gonna lit up, bro.
I thought he was going to get lit up.
bro.
I'm telling you.
He's gonna go to
Okay.
the hospital.
Yeah.
The
Josh was like, he should have ran. I'm like, babe, he would have got killed.
Yeah. Jared Goff was like,
I'm in danger.
he's like, I'm throwing it to Khalif and it doesn't make it, but I'm like, thank God, dude. Can you imagine if he tries to make that and he's just out for the season? Like, no, bro, don't be a hero. Yeah, make the smart move.
How really it'd be so cool if he just trucks a player. I would go crazy.
Like Stafford.
Yes,
I know
like
Stafford did it like once or twice. We were like, whoa.
No, I know we're talking about Goff, but also there was some sound that was recorded on the other end of the field when they sacked Lamar 7 times. Did you get that audio, Adrian?
Yeah, we got to hear it.
I'm in danger.
That was Lamar the whole second half.
That was Lamar every incompletion. The guy cried after every incompletion.
Oh my
man.
god!
He was pretty mad at his offense.
And then there's what's the running back? I can't think. Then there's
Henry.
Derrick
King
Henry's
Henry.
over on the side. Just
Another one.
Just another cry, another tear.
He couldn't even slam his helmet without falling. So.
Oh my god, so good, so good. All right, so you can still bring in thoughts of the offense moving forward, but I want to switch
For
over
the fourth
to
down calls. What did you think, Caleb? The fourth down calls.
still when it comes to offense. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's kind of a. I wanted to run another banner for let's just do it now. Actually, I think I wrote it. Okay, yeah, here it is. If you're watching on YouTube, so play of the game. Let's just get into this right now since we're still on the offensive side.
Yeah.
So think about. I mean, there's a plethora, but you just brought it up, so I'll start. 4th and 2.
Onions.
What, 2 minutes left on the clock. We're up 7.
Like a minute 40.
Everybody in the world kicks their field or punts, and okay, you got 7. You try to get him within the 10-yard line or whatever. But Dan Campbell does not punt. He doesn't know what a punter is.
We didn't punt one single time, right?
And remember there was a timeout. Was it the 2-minute warning? So we had commercials.
Yeah. Oh, you completely lost your sound. Did you pull your sound out? Anyway, while you're getting that hooked up, my favorite play of the game, 4th and 2. No hesitation. He says we're going for it. And I saw something that I sent you guys. I'm not sure if you watched it yet, but it was a setup for the past 5 or 6 plays.
Yep.
It was like same exact position, same exact blocker, and it was a run. Same exact position, same exact blockers, and it was a run. So they're baiting the Ravens into this is what we do when we're set up like this. And what did that beautiful man that sits way up in the box with binoculars that Clay hates? And I wanted to have enough time to pull the audio of Clay's ridiculous take on I want him down on the sideline so he can talk to Jared Goff. He was sitting up in the
I still hate to be on the field, but I like it.
He was watching it, and he said, now that they're baited in, we're going to Amon-Ra, 4th and 2 on a 25, 30-yard just pitch and catch. Oh, my God. That was the play of the game. There was plenty of them, but that was my favorite.
So I got a question for you.
that man has.
So who calls that play? Do you think Ben? Sorry, my apologies, people. Do you think our offensive coordinator calls that play, or does Dan Campbell call that?
No.
That was for using Ben Johnson. You're asking? No, I mean everything goes through the head coach when it comes to final. He can probably audit it, edit it.
Yeah, because Goff in his post game said he was calling for it multiple times in that game, and then Dan waited for the right time.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is coming from upstairs, but I think it goes through. I don't know how it's set up. If Dan, Yeah, I don't understand
Maybe
the
he'll
process.
suggest them like this is what we're doing, and if he
Yeah.
doesn't like something, he'll step in.
Yeah.
And you knew they were going for just how Dan was on the sideline. You could tell, man. That guy
Oh,
was
for
like,
sure.
here we
We all
go.
knew they were going to go
Yeah.
for it in that commercial break, but it was
Right.
a long one. I
Yep.
was
But
in a
if you're
group
from
chat
like
with other buddies, and they're like,
Chargers
"There's no way
fan-
you guys are going for
Right.
it." Yeah, they're
Right.
like, "There's no way you kick that. Your defense is playing good." And I'm like, "No, dude,
No.
watch this."
because
Yeah.
you kick it to them and they have 3 timeouts in 2
Yep.
minutes. They're gonna get
Right.
it, man.
And
Yeah.
do you guys remember when we played Washington last year in the divisional, how we were surprised how many times they went for it on fourth down? I know I was. I'm like, what is this team like? And that's what everybody, like Adrian was just saying. If you're not used to watching the Lions on Monday Night
Mhm.
Football, you're living in San Diego somewhere. Like, this is what we do. Like, we're not worried. We're not scared. And everybody knows we have 4 downs. When you
Correct.
start, even when we're backed up on our own goal line, if it's 4th and inches, he probably might go for it on 4th and inches on his own goal line. But yeah, that's what we have. Ivan, your thoughts?
No, it's not surprising. Even in the first drive when they made that touchdown with Gibbs
Little
punching it
pitch.
in.
Yep.
Yeah, the little not that one. It was just the
Oh, the other one.
drive prior. Yeah, so he threw fourth. It was 4th and 2 by the red zone. Throws it to Amon-Ra after that. Gibbs just punches it in. But yeah, it's not really surprising once that play of the game was happening. I knew instantly that he was going to go for it too. I was, but didn't expect
The play
to
action.
go to be play action. I thought it was going to be either like something wide or or a certain curl in the middle, but that deep ball I wasn't expecting.
What a dart and what a catch, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, every fourth down, Dan Campbell.
Inevitable.
He's just inevitable. And I heard this quote, and it was so true. Dan Campbell does his best work when no one believes.
Yep.
Doesn't that sound right? Like every time that the Lions are doubted the most, Dan Campbell just gets all this field up for the guys and just gets it. Like, dude, it was awesome.
I mean, let's run with that for a second. So, like, before the game started, you had this playing in the background, right?
Yep.
And they had all of the people up there. I think they took 5 or 6 different. What's your predictions?
Even
and
A,
it
all
was
the- yep.
it was purple, bro. It was racist. It was so much purple up
They
there.
were wearing purple.
And yeah, Ryan Clark had some
Yeah.
type of baby
suit.
purple on there.
Yeah.
But anyway, everyone's voting for these guys, and then what happens? Dan Campbell walks into them and just, what does he say? He says it again.
Inevitable.
and just does something like, we've never had a coach like this, man. We've never had a Lions team like this where we're just so confident in a head coach, and it's just great to see. It's just great to see.
and we had some adversity too. We were down 21-14.
Mhm.
We had to do a little crawling.
Mhm.
Yes.
It was a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was your guys' game play? Your 4th and 2 is mine. Adrian, what was your play of the game?
Oh man, that's a tough one. There were so many. I feel like there were so many. Like I was watching in bed at that point. There were so many plays that I just like got up out of bed and just jumped up and down.
I love
I'd
the
say-
play to Montgomery and then Montgomery threw it back to Jerry Goff, and Jerry threw it down to
that one was good. I felt like the Montgomery 72-yard run because I was like, that's the point where I was like, we're gonna win this game.
Mm-hmm.
Like Montgomery.
I wish he took it to the house too. I'm with Hutch, man. If he took
Oh,
that thing
I
to the house, man. Whew.
Yeah.
His little legs were kicking and kicking and kicking. And did you see him looking up?
Yeah,
You saw him looking up, right? And the only thing, the only thing going in his mind was,
I'm in danger.
he was about to get. And I was like, just please don't drop the ball, man. Just
I
don't.
know. And
fumble it right now.
he held on to that good, man. Like,
Yeah, he always does. He
Tough
does.
runs, man. I didn't know David Montgomery was a distance runner because he ran a marathon in Baltimore yesterday. 151 yards by himself. That was a career high for him.
Yeah. Oh, that was career high?
Yep. 151.
Wow.
He had a career
Man.
night.
Yeah. So with those
224. with Gibbs.
And those 2 extra runs, I think they said brought him up to like 7 point something yards per carry. Was that what it was?
It's a little over
And
10.
I think
He had 12 carries for 151 yards.
Oh,
So a little over 10.
okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I know that Jameer only had like 3 point something.
Yeah, it's like they specifically game plan like we're not going to let Jameer do anything. But
So
then Montgomery.
I want to get your guys' thoughts on this. This is kind of off script. So I was telling Chas, and even she was like, "What are they doing?" Like when we first started, they were so bent on having Jameer run up the middle between the tackles. And I was telling her, I'm like, and I think I mentioned it to you guys on the text. I'm like, where's Demo? Like, yes,
Multiple
this guy's
times.
he's a home run hitter. Yes, he
Right.
is. But we need to like ground and pound and get Demo going. And I hate to say I called it, but it's like after Jameer wasn't successful running up the middle, they put in our boy, and sure enough, he's just and he
And
can
then
still
they would
bounce
put Gibbs back in. I'm like, dude, this is
Right.
Knuckles' game, man. Give
Yeah.
it to him. Just
And they did by the second half.
finally. Yeah, finally they did. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was interesting.
It's a good problem to have.
But it is interesting.
No.
Like last year, it was all Demo. Demo started for the last 2 years, right?
Correct.
Even though Gibbs has been here, and this year is the first year where it's like, all right, Gibbs, you're A, Montgomery, you're B. Like they've changed.
Yep.
I don't know if it's necessarily the best, but maybe it's our new offensive coordinator that just says, "Hey, I want to have him out there." But I'm still a fan of starting Montgomery and then bringing
Yeah.
Gibbs in immediately after, just to. I mean, we're a ground and pound team, bro. Like just.
But I do give props to Gibbs because that's my play of game is the 4-yard line, 4th down, the pitch play from St. Brown to
perfection. Yeah.
And about that play, man, like Goff gave it to Brown in the upright position perfectly for Brown just to
vertical. Yep.
And Drew Brees was talking today, and they ran that same play in New Orleans in 2016, and their offensive personnel on that team was John Morton. So he keeps his bag of tricks too.
Another one.
So
Probably good. All right,
so I thought it was a perfect play call at that time. Unbelievable.
I agree, man. That was. And it's like I didn't see it because it happened so fast. It's just like, uh-oh, I was gonna get sat. Okay, there's Gibbs, and then I'm like, oh shoot, that guy's gonna catch Gibbs. Oh wait, I forgot. Gibbs is one of the fastest players in the NFL. That guy's gonna catch him.
Bro, give me more laterals, man. I want more
and
of those.
We're known for the hook and ladder play, but they spiced it up. They didn't see that one coming.
And did you see how Goff handed the ball to St. Brown?
Perfect.
And they said that, bro. They're like, and the old video that you sent us, the ball was horizontal.
Yeah.
But they changed it. Did you see that, Clay?
Yeah, it was like right upright and just right to him, so he could just pitch it right to.
No, but I'm saying the video that you sent us.
Oh yeah. That was.
I looked and the ball was horizontal, like you would normally hand it off, and so they've tweaked that over the years to say, well, if you pulled it vertical, he can just come up and go like this, and then immediately just flip it out like that. As little nuances of stuff.
And Saint did say that they've been working on that play for a year. So they finally.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff that's we don't know. We'll see it, come out in the game that they're still working on. All right, Ivan, what's your play of the game, bro?
Before we leave the offense, but Sonic and Knuckles, they're the first running back combo with teammates that have touchdowns in the same game. They have 11 now, which is the record. The last duo to do that was Green Bay and San Francisco in like the 50s or something. Sonic and Knuckles have done this, gotten 11 since 2023, and it took the other teams 8 years to get that same amount. And we've done it since 2023.
So they're going to keep bringing that number up.
Yep. So
that's exciting, man.
And we're just great. I mean, having one wonderful running back is great, but man, we're having a conversation who should go in and who should sit. Like that's unbelievable.
I know.
Right.
Makes it kind of hard in fantasy.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
All right.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say me. Do you want me to talk about play of the game still or no?
You got it.
Are we good? I'd say both of those. Okay, yes, the one with the fourth down call during the fourth quarter, but also David Montgomery's 70-yard play. That was really
Yep.
sick. It was really good to see. So
Mm.
that's personally. I actually also one more. Hutchinson's. Now that we're going
Punch
into
out?
the defense, yeah, punch.
I was gonna say.
That was perfect.
That was so unexpected. It took
Yeah.
me a minute to like, what just happened?
Right.
Was it unexpected
And-
because he was missing in action all day, or
No, I
No.
just like didn't expect the punch. I thought he was grabbing his arm, and then all of a sudden I saw Reed kick the ball, and I was like, "Oh, that ball came out!" Like, took me a minute to like put it together that he had punched it out.
And I'm gonna say what I realized when that happened, there was also a momentum change with seeing Ravens crashing out, specifically with Ken Kangaroo and also Lamar Jackson just looking frustrated.
Yeah,
So
right.
with that happening, I was like, okay, we have a more chance of winning this game now.
all
it's
right?
over.
So Lions defense next on the docket. Held the Baltimore Ravens to 30 points. In actuality, held them to 23 points.
Yeah, it was garbage time.
I mean,
Yeah.
that was a garbage touchdown. Although the defense, they didn't even go into a prevent to allow it. They kind of just played crappy. They kind of just, I
Yeah, it
don't know.
made me
They
a
saw
little
the
nervous to be
scoreboard.
honest. It was
Yeah.
it was a little too quick.
Yeah.
They missed a tackle on Hill. Remember we had sacked him? It was like 2nd and
Yeah.
30.
Oh yeah.
And that first down when they couldn't get him kept them alive. But yeah, defense, bro. Muhammad, can we talk about Muhammad? His coming out party?
Well, let's go, bro. In fact, when why don't you start the topic of Muhammad?
All right, so this guy pretty much gets told maybe Wednesday, last week Thursday, that he's starting. We knew that Davenport wasn't going to be able to play. In fact, now he's on IR. Blessing in disguise that now Davenport's down because this dude was his coming out party. 2.5 sacks, not just any quarterback. This ain't Joe Flacco.
Right.
This is Lamar Jackson, dude. He's never been sacked 7 times in a game. That was a career high for him. He was, he was spotted in the dirt more than a pig at a county fair. That's how long Lamar Jackson was in the dirt yesterday. And half of the times was because of Muhammad, man. He was,
bro,
and he held off the edge. He was doing everything that he was told to do. Do you think this is like sustainable moving forward? Muhammad and Hutch on the edges. Go ahead, Caleb.
I absolutely do. I liked this guy last year. I had a crush on him last year, and once I realized that brittle bones, lack of milk and calcium was out for the game and out for the next four games, I was so excited. I can't stand Davenport. That $1 million should be donated to the city of Detroit to the schools instead of his bank account.
Because just.
I mean, even though it's $1 million, which is nothing, but it's like give it to the city. Sorry, dude, you just stole $1 million for one game again. He did it again. Anyways, this dude comes in. He's probably making. Can somebody pull up the salary for Muhammad? Stat guy, you got that or something? But like, the dude's got to be like in less than $1 million for this.
I can give
year.
you a hint. I mean, he said he was on the couch last year, so
yeah.
But anyway, the dude is he bull rushes like Hutch. Go ahead, Adrian.
Veteran minimum. He's making 1.4 million this year.
Yeah.
1.4 is because the vet minimum used to be 900,000.
That's his guaranteed.
That's his guaranteed.
He's got incentives.
Okay. So he's guaranteed 9, and he's already hit his incentives. He had 2.5 sacks.
He just made $500,000 last night. Yeah.
So I was listening to Valenti today, and I'll tell you what, for as much as a couple of you guys that don't like him, he praised the Lions. He was so excited for them today, and he said this team is going places. Like they proved to him that they're a good team. And he's a hater, but he's also a Giants fan. He's watching his crap
from New York.
So, yeah. So anyway, just totally. I feel like this guy is going to be who was our defensive end a couple years ago that we thought, oh man, he had 7
Kaminsky?
sacks and no,
Who was
black
it?
No, I know
guy.
No, yeah. He came from that
My mind goes back to
HBCU
Willie
college.
Young again.
No, he
God.
played for
Anyway,
Jacksonville.
yeah, he racked up like 6-7 sacks, and we were all like, "Oh, this is going to be the guy." And he was always hurt.
Yep.
Can't even think of it,
James
bro.
Houston?
Come on,
Yes,
James Houston.
Houston.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, I was thinking someone else. All right, yeah, James
Yeah.
Houston.
Yeah, but it's just like he
Couldn't stay healthy.
could be. So James Houston also is not as muscular as this dude. I mean, Muhammad is a beast. If you saw him in the post game, like
He can
he's
set the edge.
he's as
That was
big as
Houston's
Dan
thing. He was
Campbell,
just a
bro.
pass rusher, not an edge. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm so excited about this guy. You know, you get him and Hutch together, and you got. Oh, I didn't even let it play. I should have let it play more.
Electric.
But that's awesome. That's my thought on that.
Just keep him healthy. Just keep him
Yep.
healthy. So far, no injuries, right, from this game, Clay?
And that's what I love the most about this win is we didn't die trying.
Clay was talking about that. Clay was texting us all week saying, "Listen, boys, it's going to be a good game. We might lose, but we're not gonna. We might lose the battle, but we don't want to lose the war. More importantly, just don't get anybody
Don't
hurt.
get hurt, man.
Still healthy.
And what happened, bro?
Win-win, baby.
The only person that was hurt was Terrion Arnold's feelings.
And then is it Campbell? He caught his face.
Oh yeah,
He-
Jack
he-
Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
All right,
Campbell played awesome, dude.
Oh yeah, man, great.
I liked how he played. I don't know.
Yep.
Sorry,
How could
were
you
saying
not?
something else? Okay,
No.
my bad.
Yeah, I know. I think he did great.
Yeah, I mean, he got that
I think
all the
goal line
linebackers.
stand. Yeah, dude, that goal line
Bro,
stand. I was like, who is
Campbell-
this defense?
Campbell is everywhere. I mean, Anzalone, I don't think showed up maybe once in my opinion, but between Campbell and Derek Barnes, Derek Barnes was everywhere tonight too,
Yep.
and I'm just like, let's go.
I think
And
Barnes saved a touchdown and a
He
critical
absolutely
time
did.
when he sacked with just
Shoestring
grabbing
tackle.
his foot, little shoestring. Yep, exactly.
Yep.
I told Jas, I'm like, he was gone. He was making that corner, and
Mm-hmm.
but I mean is that the one that didn't end up in a sack? It just ended up in like a 3-yard gain or something like that. Or
Yeah,
was that the one?
It was
but he
no
would have been.
sack.
I would have made my because he would have got like 70-yard touchdown on that.
Oh, whatever. Yeah,
But
we'll get
the
to that soon enough.
tackle of the day was Jake Bates saving the touchdown on that kick return.
Oh,
I was impressed. I didn't know this kid could tackle like that.
I was like, oh,
Bro, the only thing the Lions didn't do perfect was on a 67-yard field goal.
Oh, yeah.
We were just off.
Yep.
I mean,
And he had the leg.
He had
Just-
the leg. But think of how sweet that would have been. You take it back from the team that did it to you in Detroit off of a donk.
Take the record. Yeah.
Doink. I mean, a game-winning doink. Oh, I remember where I was for that game too. That was sad. Oh, but
I
we
still
won't talk
think
about him
Baltimore
anymore.
didn't make that field goal yesterday, man. Like,
Yeah,
Let's talk about it.
let's talk
I
about
don't think
refs.
he
for a
made
minute.
Let's talk about it. I put the banner up.
Okay, call it, Clay.
there's no way he made that. That was a given field goal. The whole ball did not cross that.
Correct.
Aikman brought it up, and they shut him up. Like somebody shut him up because he's like, "Oh, the whole ball's got to go," and then they went to something else. I'm like, why did he stop talking about it? It's like he was forced not to talk about it.
So many bad calls like that were called and were not called. Like you just said, Anzalone didn't show up, but he was pretty much going to sack or at least put some pressure on Lamar on that 3rd and 8 or 3rd and 10 or something. And he got held. Like we were screaming about it. Nobody never called it. Like there were so many bad calls.
Hutch was held on every single play.
Yep. And then the Brian Branch below the knee thing.
I know.
Like,
Like that
Lord,
was
these
him
boys.
just getting
Flipping
down,
call?
man.
That was terrible. There were so many horrible calls this game against Detroit, and we still won.
And and they finally give us a flag on the St. Brown catch when we already had the first down. So thanks. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Appreciate the flag.
Didn't
Right.
Hey, Ivan, you want to know what I'm hearing when these boys are talking? true slappies right there. We got to let them just slap it up, and then we'll come in and talk. Are you guys done? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, there were some bad calls, but you guys were going way too crazy.
I was getting so frustrated at the referee calls, bro. I was just
Because every
Okay.
third down, man, like you do
it gets
perfect.
me.
man.
It gets
Okay,
to
well,
me.
so you know that you already know my feelings on Terrion Arnold. I think he's the next Jeff Okuda right now because he's not doing anything.
Don't say
Anyways,
that, bro. You gotta believe.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. I still have another game where the ball hits him right square in the hands and he can't hold on to it for an interception. I mean, that happened to him. It happened to some Reed, and it happened to
Branch.
Branch.
It was Branch.
I think there could have been three.
Branch.
I think there could have been 3 picks,
Yep.
but none. Anyway, so TA got called for on the Hopkins, right?
Mm-hmm.
On that
PPI.
3rd and 26 or whatever it was over in the end zone, right?
Yep.
And I text you guys. He interfered with him. Let's just call a spade. But as he's thrown his fit to the ref, blah blah. I want you listeners to go, if you have the film, and I want you to watch Hopkins look at Terrion Arnold. He comes right up to him, and he does the basketball.
Yeah.
You're too small. You're too small. Now,
The
if you
taunting?
don't know what that means, is it's a taunting in basketball where you hold your hand above your kneecap and you say you can't play with me. You're too small. Now, I'm telling you guys, the NFL told the referees this year, we are not doing. We want you to look at taunting with a microscope this year. We want you to call it because we do not want taunting. We do not want disrespect in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So they throw a flag on something that's okay. Yeah, he touched him, but then immediately afterward, and there was a referee that separated him while he was taunting him, while he was putting his hand down on
the
his
ref
knee.
calls was just terrible against Detroit. Like they were just like, because we got a taunting call against Green Bay, and it was like, not even a big deal.
Right, and that's just like looking at him like this, right?
Right.
Yeah, they don't want you doing any of that. Yeah. But anyway, that's my referee rant.
Still won the
that
game.
was
Detroit
was
versus
trash.
everybody.
Yep.
Another one.
All right. Is that it? Is that it on the zebras? You good with the zebras?
Yeah, I don't pay attention to them.
Oh, this guy's a real baller. This guy's a real baller right here.
Right.
I just love
You
the game.
want to know why you don't pay
sponsor.
attention? Because you're the water boy. You don't have to pay attention to that. All right, bro. Bring it in. Bring it in, eh?
All right, let's hear a word from our sponsor.
Today's episode is sponsored by Dan Diamond Equipment, a used fork truck dealing company located in Hastings, Michigan. They sell and rent fork trucks and die handlers. With over 30 years of experience, don't hesitate to call Dan Diamond Equipment for all of your fork truck needs. Reach out to Dan at 269-948-3377. Again, the number for Dan Diamond Equipment, 269-948-3377.
Did we get a Browns fan set up or anything this week? Or
No, they
Is
don't.
there
have
a Browns
any
fan
of
out
here
there? I
this
don't
week.
think there is.
We ain't got any of
Browns
those,
fan
bro.
That's brave enough.
I had one Browns fan when I lived in West Virginia. He was there, but yeah, I don't. Nah.
I personally
Not
don't
anymore.
know a single Browns fan. If you're out there listening,
Right.
We need
You were
that sound
sad for 59 minutes of that game on Sunday.
right.
that was
No,
so great, bro.
57.
Oh man,
Right.
that was great. That was great. I loved that. What a great weekend.
And I think Packer fans are more sad about the loss yesterday than the Ravens fans.
Well, I still think. I mean, I was listening to sports radio today, of course, all day, and but it's like the Ravens are still a good team. I mean, if the ball goes a couple different ways, right, we lose. I mean,
Yep.
we knew it was going to be a close game. We just
It
um.
was a heavyweight match. Mm-hmm.
But boys, who does Baltimore play next week? Did you see that?
Kansas City.
So you got a 1 and
1 and 2 matchup
versus a 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
After next week, one of those teams are going to be 1 and 3.
That's right.
And that that could kick you out of the playoffs. I mean, think about Chiefs not making the playoffs or Baltimore not making the playoffs.
That's
I mean,
insane.
that's what you really got to start thinking about after that slow start. Ask Cincinnati.
Bro, at this point, we just got to stay healthy. There were so many injuries over the weekend that is just finished their season. Nick Bosa, like, Niners, that changes things for them. Joe Burrow with the Bengals, like their year's done. There was
And speaking of that, we have them right after the Browns. So
yeah.
But don't overlook the Browns to get to Cincinnati, like we talked about earlier. Like we're 2-1. I'd probably have that switched up. I probably have 2 wins versus Packers and Bears and loss against Ravens. But I think it's better this way. We're coming off a high of Ravens, but Browns just beat the Packers. All joking aside, they beat the Packers. Don't play with our food, as Ivan always says, and just handle business at home.
I'd say this might be the best defense we play this first season of the first half of this season. I think until we play maybe Green Bay again, like that they look. Watching that.
They were lost. Green Bay was lost on Sunday.
Jim Schwartz has got that defensive line just on fire with Myles Garrett in the front. So this is going to be a huge test for our offense. It's not going to be easy win. I still definitely think we're going to win, but it might look ugly.
But go out there and do what we do. Take the ball, get that two of the first 3 possessions of the game, and get 7 points, man. 7 points.
And that's a 1:00, right?
Yep.
Does anybody know?
Early.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 1. Yeah.
Apparently. Yep. 1 p.m. Ford Field. All right.
Nice, man.
Let's see. Oh, let's go into our bold takes. Okay, so last week we had, you got the sounder ready, eh?
Correct.
Plaques bold take. 7. No, wait, these are predictions. Where's the bold takes? Yeah.
Come on, host.
I lost.
Said, I run this.
All right. Who remembers their bold takes?
I thought that was funny.
I didn't hit mine. I said 75 yards for Lamar Jackson rushing, and he had 38. So, which I'm happy about. So, yay! I'm glad I didn't hit that.
Right.
I forgot mine.
Crazy. Ivan, you had a parlay. I had a Terrion Arnold first interception.
I know Caleb hit his, but I forgot what it was. I think somebody said he hit it last night.
Caleb, we all thought we were going to lose. And shout out to Diego. He
thought
Caleb that wasn't even his bold take. Diego was like, "Yeah, we're going to win in Baltimore next week on his scoop pipe."
Yep.
So shout out to Diego for his optimism and seeing it.
So yeah, Caleb had them winning and Lions winning. That was his bold take. So he hit.
So he gets a point.
Yep. I hit. You know,
and I just don't remember Ivan's.
I don't remember mine.
I'm in my office, and I think my kids must have taken my bold take paper because that's why I don't have it for you guys. Sorry about that.
They made a airplane out of it.
Oh, I got it. Hold down, boys. All right, bold take versus the Ravens. Adrian, TA interception. Caleb Annual, Lions win. I'm on the board, baby.
Win, baby. That one
Play Lamar 75 yards plus. Ivan Gibbs 3 touchdowns.
Ooh, so close.
He had 2.
Bro, we trash talked you, but if you would have said Gibbs 2 and Monty 2, you would have got it.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
And then Plaque said Raymond 65 yards on returns, and that did not hit. I looked it up today.
Oh, yeah.
I think he only got like 30. So,
gotcha.
All right, boys. So bold take list. Adrian, he's on the board with half a point. Caleb just got his point. Plax has a point. Ivan's got a point. Clay, you're warming up that bench, baby.
All right, bold take for this weekend.
Yeah, we got to do a bold take.
All right.
You lead it.
Browns
Adrian.
defense is quite stout. Like I said, one of the better defenses we're gonna play this year. Offense, definitely not a great offense. So the defense should show out. but I think we're still going to put a 40 burger on the Browns defense. That's my bold take. 40 plus points.
All right, Adrian, I got you down for 40 plus points. Clay, what say you?
Defensive touchdown for Lions.
Ooh,
I like that
it.
one.
Another one.
Ivan?
You want to make it really bold? You want to make it really bold, Clay?
What's that?
We'll give you another point if you can say who it is.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say Kirby.
All right,
Okay.
Kirby, and that'll be like an extra point.
Okay.
All right, I'll
do 2 sack games from Hutch and Muhammad.
So 4 sacks from those two?
Yeah. I'll say that.
Okay.
I mean, you almost hit it on yesterday, so I mean, they were 2 and 1,
Might as
right?
well.
Yeah.
2 sacks Hutch.
2 sacks.
You want to go around? You want to do a true parlay and do 2 for him, and then 2 for him, and then 2 for. You don't want to bring what's his name into it?
Else.
The Browns, bro. The Browns. Garrett.
Nah. We'll
2
see.
sacks from Garrett.
I think Panay will handle it. We'll see.
Okay.
They play
another
opposite
clean
sides.
slate.
No, they play opposite sides. Garrett plays on Decker's side,
Yeah.
and Decker's going to get worked.
We'll see.
Ooh. Could I get an extra point if I say that Jared Goff has a clean slate, no sacks? He does not get sacked on Sunday. Is that bold enough?
Not well. You can't get that because it's got to be related to your 40 plus points.
Okay.
Like Clay's was related because it's like he's calling a defensive touchdown.
You can maybe say how many touchdown passes Goff will have.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll
you
go
can
with
do that.
Go with 3.
3 passing for
3 air passing. Yep. Out of the 40 points.
that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So if he does 4, that does not hit. Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. And last but not least, me. I've been taking notes, so I haven't had time to think. Let's go bold. Bold. Well, what's the spread right now, bro?
I think 7.5.
Lions up 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
Or given to
At
Browns
home.
are given. So it's Lions minus 7.5. I think with the home crowd after the last 2 games that we just witnessed, I have a feeling that place is going to be ruckus, and I have a feeling it's going to be a blowout. It's going to be a blowout. Another blowout. That's right, DJ Khaled. So I'm saying a 40 burger against that defense, and the Browns are scoring less than 20.
All right.
So 40 burger for the Lions, less than 20 for the Browns. Is that bold?
Let's hit it.
Okay.
It's a good one.
I was gonna say 50, but I'm like, no, their defense is good. But I think they're still gonna.
Can we do game balls real quick?
Yeah, we need some game balls.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I got one. It's been burning me up all day.
All right, who's your game ball going to, Clay?
Some guy who didn't take one single snap last night. Malik Cunningham
Oh yeah.
showed our defense what to do against Lamar Jackson. Like Adrian said, when we first picked him up to our practice squad, we were picking him up to learn from him, and that's exactly what we did. Had our spy on Lamar the entire game and wrapped him up 7 times.
Nice game
Beautiful.
ball, dude.
Beautiful. In fact, I want to double off of that. Crazy. Our linebacker, Cunningham. Don't we have a linebacker that's at Cunningham as well?
Yep.
So he came in. He's a second string, right? He came in on that 4th down, and I'm telling Chas on the goal line, I said, why do we have our second string linebacker in there? What the heck is going on? And they gave that ball to Derrick Henry, and he was going to score. I want you to go back and watch that. He was
on the 3rd down.
I remember.
Yes.
And I saw this shadow of a god come from the Detroit Lions side and stop Derrick Henry and throw him on the ground. And I said, "Who was that?" And they said that was our backup quarterback. That was our backup linebacker, Cunningham. And I told Chaz right away, I'm like, I am so sorry. I owe him an apology. I called him out. As soon as I saw him in there, I called him out. And now you get the game ball, sir. You stop that man.
Yeah.
Woo! All right, Ivan.
I say our whole defensive line. I was rewatching a little bit of the game today.
D-line.
The whole D line, yeah. So besides, yes, Hutch and our defensive ends sacking, but even the inside defensive tackles like Tyleik Williams and DJ Reader, or whoever else was just interchanging, they were pushing that line back, which was trapping Jackson in the pocket. So which made Muhammad or Hutch, get him easily, or any other linebackers that were sacking him. But really props to Tyleik and also DJ Reader. They're doing spectacular.
Nice.
I was really impressed. And I'd say also some of our offensive line players. We had 3 players that were in the 90s, I believe, if not 2.
Oh yeah.
In PFF grade.
Yeah, I saw that stat. It was actually it was Ratledge, it was Hagen. Was it Hagany and Sewell?
Yep.
Yeah. Panega had 99.
They said that's the highest rating that they had this year of any offensive lineman in the league. Probably last year too.
Yep. And that's what you get when your quarterback doesn't have one single sack. Yep. So
that was my game ball. The offensive line. 224 rushing yards says it all. Enough said. So they showed out.
Sad to see a game without a one-handed catch by our Western boy. Targets. But he'll be here. He'll be here soon. So just to let you, some of you friends know, and some of you listeners, we are going to have hopefully a little special guest coming up here within the next week, Mr. Ben Raven. We ran into him at training camp. I've been in contact with him, and hoping to get him on the podcast. So when he's on here, we got to study up, get him
beat reporter.
Beat reporter for the Lions. Yep. And then hopefully that'll open up to Matt Derry getting on here. So we'll see. Woo! Because he does have a nice relationship with Matt Derry. All right, boys. Anything else?
Solid win, man. Let's keep it rolling.
Yep. Great week.
Run the table.
Let's run the table.
We're all going to be ready Sunday at 1:00 in the afternoon for the Lions hosting the Brownies. In the meantime, this is the All Gritt Podcast. Please listen to our podcast via iHeart, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, Blue Sky.
You got it. Anywhere.
Last but not least, MySpace. We're out.